So it is currently 1:04 in the morning right now. It's technically Saturday. It feels like Friday. I haven't gone to sleep yet. Tomorrow morning there is a crap ton of sneaker. What's up, Ben? There's the International Flight Jordan 3s, there's the Levi Jordan 4s, there's those weird Russell Westbrook Jordan 10s, and most importantly, of course, there are the YEEZY V2 350 Boost Kanye West Butters. Now, all of those shoes is gonna take some planning to try and get as many of them as possible. I wanna get the white Levi's. I want to get the Yeezys, and I might even want to get the International Flight 3s. To do all that, I've devised a 5-step plan. Step 1, head over to Livestock at 1 in the morning and drop a chair there. Sit there for 5 minutes to pretend like I'm actually staying. Step 2, head back home and take a quick power nap. Step 3, wake up early in the morning and try and buy the shoes online, because let's be real, there is no chance of getting them, but you still have to try. Step 4, go back to Livestock and act like you've been there all night, hope no one has noticed, and step 5, walk out of the store victorious with a pair of Yeezys. That's the plan, at least, and that's what we're gonna try and do. I have no idea how well it's going to work. If you guys are going for any of the shoes, make sure to let me know down in the comment section below. Hit that like button if you enjoy this video, and if you guys want to keep up with everything I'm doing, Tom Stefaniak on Instagram. I'm posting a new picture every single day for July and August. That being said, it's time for step 1. When I heard it was gonna be first come first serve for a pair of Yeezys, I knew there was gonna be a lot of people here. I didn't think there was gonna be this many people here. Putting up my chair at 1 in the morning, 1:15 in the morning. I've never been 20th in line. I was honestly surprised how many people were here, but one of my buddies told me they're getting Calabasas type numbers of stock. Hopefully that's true, because that means they're getting 4 or 5 size range, which means if I'm 20th in line, I'm 100% good on my pair. Ben's not even trying to get a pair of Yeezys for himself. We're actually trying to get a second pair for our friend Daniel, who has to work tomorrow morning, so he can't camp out for them. I hope we can get a second pair for Daniel, but most importantly, I hope I get my pair. I think step 2 is my favorite step. I've wanted to get a pair of Yeezys for retail ever since the V2 came out, and the 750. I honestly wasn't a big fan of the 350 V1, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I still would have bought it for retail 100%, but the 350 V2, I saw that pair of shoes and I was like, oh my goodness, I need to get a pair of these. And the stripe pack came out and I couldn't get them, and the zebras came out and I couldn't get them, and the creams came out and I couldn't get them, and the blue tints came out and I couldn't get them. I've never been able to get a pair of Yeezys on release day ever. So this pair of shoes is coming out and the resale is nothing. They're going for $295 already, and they haven't even come out yet, and the stock is apparently massive. There's apparently a ton of these shoes, and I'm super excited because today might actually be the day that I'm able to pick up a pair of Yeezys for retail on release day. There you go. That's the context of why I'm so excited. Yeah, I don't know why I thought I had any chance of getting these online. Adidas.com, I love you. You have great sales. This one time you accidentally put out a 60% off store-wide coupon that you didn't realize for a day and a half, and that was really nice. But I can never buy anything hyped up off of your website. This is where the exhaustion's starting to kick in. That hour and a half of sleep that I got is really not cutting it. It's way past my bedtime, dude. It's like 9:30 in the morning. Ben is here now. I think we're gonna be able to get our pairs. We're like 23rd, 24th in line. 1 hour, 20 minutes until the store opens. store is finally open after waiting so long. Oh my goodness, I just hope they have my size. If not, I hope they have a size close. I do a 13. I can't do an 11 and a half. These things fit tight. 12, 13. He's not even buying a pair for himself. He's buying a pair for our friend who is working this morning. So we're hopefully getting 2 pairs of the shoes. Step 4 is complete. Time for step 5. So we did get the Yeezys. I am so pumped about this. Ben is picking up his pair right now. And I also wanted to check out the 3, these are really, really nice. I knew these were a sale and like wasn't a white, but these look really, really cool. I'm a fan of that color in person, the blue and the red. This sort of reminds me of a spin-off of the True Blue 3s. I like these a lot better than the True Blue 3s, and I also really like that signature on the tongue. I think that is a great touch. I just spent $339 plus tax on the Yeezys. These are nice. I don't need to spend another $280. Shoe prices in Canada are ridiculous, but if you want to grab these, they look really good in person. The leather's not too bad either. So we had a very successful morning, a long morning of waiting, but we got the shoes. We actually got 2 pairs. So this pair, this one's not mine. This is a size 10 and a half. This is actually for my friend Daniel. He wanted a pair. He was working and he tried to get them online and had no success, and Ben didn't really want a pair, so we were like, you know what, let's do something nice for Daniel and grab him a pair. Now this pair is mine. This is the pair I'm excited about. I went with a size 13. Lots of the guys that came up before me were saying they fit super, super tight. So I could probably pull a 12 in some V2 colorways. They just fit very different. It's the same box as usual. You got the 350, you got the boost, you got the tag, same as you usually see. Wow, these are really yellow. These are very, very yellow. This is a lot more different of a shade than I was actually expecting on this pair of kicks. I'm honestly a little bit surprised by the shade of this shoe. And by the way, shout out to the Yeezy box. It farts literally every single time you open and close it. I really dig this pair of shoes. This is one of my more favorite V2 colorways. I'm not gonna say it's my favorite V2 colorway because it's not, except I would sort of compare this to, it's a mix between the creams, which I didn't like because they were too plain. I ended up selling them. And the frozen yellow, the McChicken wrapper ones, which I didn't like because they were just way too out there. It's right in between. Like, it has that bright yellow tint, but it's also sort of mainly white. And it does have a little tint of that gum sole that was on the McChicken wrappers, but it's not as harsh as, I love these. This is a really, really well done shoe. These things are gonna look amazing on feet. This is nothing that I'm gonna resell, mainly because there's absolutely no resale value to it. I wanna hear from you guys. What do you think of this pair of shoes? And what do you think of the fact that Yeezys don't have resale anymore? Now, I think they're still gonna do things like release limited colorways of Yeezys to retain that resale. They're probably gonna release, you know, a 650 or a 450 or something like that. That's gonna be a brand new model and people are gonna get hyped and there's gonna be resale on that. So I don't think resale is completely dead on Yeezys, but as far as if they keep on doing 350 V2s with these production numbers, if they restock the creams this summer, I could see those sitting on shelves for a couple hours. Like, they had 60, 70 pairs of these probably sitting in Winnipeg, which is crazy to say. I am a big fan of this colorway. I really like the details on these, how they sort of left off the writing on the stripe. I guess that's a lack of a detail, but I really do appreciate that. And just that little hit of that gum coming up on the back. I think this is a great pair of shoes. What do you guys think, though? I want to hear from you guys down in the comment section below. I am about to hit a lack of sleep wall. That hour-and-a-half nap that I had is not doing it, and I feel like I'm gonna pass out. I love you guys so much from the bottom of my heart. I hope all of you guys were able to get these. But before we go, I'm gonna phone Daniel's girlfriend, V, my good friend, and let her know that I picked up a pair of shoes for her boyfriend. By the way, this makes me like the best friend ever. I just ooped my buddy Yeezys for retail. I'm amazing.
or press pound for more options.
Doesn't even pick up. maybe I'll resell them.